Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old Magic Roundabout, we got a Matchbox King size concrete mixer. Yeah, it's a bit play worn. As you watch this going round, just like to welcome all the new friends of the channel. Welcome aboard. Thanks very much. And welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks for your support. Yeah, we're going to see what we can do with this one, clean it up, get it working. So let's get it off the Magic, get it on a bench and have a good look at it. Okay then, let's have a look. There we go. Ready mix concrete truck. Matchbox series, king size, number 13. It's got all its tyres and mainly it's got the chute. I've got a couple of these and they've all got the missing chute, so this is the only one I've got with the chute on it. Glasses are okay, good nick. Paint's faded, it's gone to like a real faded orange. So, we'll get stuck in, get this one apart. Be quite a straightforward job. I've got the decals for it somewhere. Yeah, I've got them somewhere. So there we go. We've got a decal on the side of each door and on there. That one looks like it's upside down. Depends on the way you look at it, I suppose. You look at it that way, it's the right way around. Look at it that way, it's the wrong way around. So I think what I'm going to do is put one way around and one the other way around. Anyway, get the tools out. Tools at the ready. I've just drilled that little one there, so we'll just drill this one out. There you go. See what we got, shall we? Okay, so we lift off here. And the chute comes off with it, which is cool. Right, there's the mechanism. In the front. So that works. It's a worm gear. As that wheel turns, it turns that barrel, as you can see. So we'll lift that off. Put that in our box. I'll put the box this side, easier for me. And there's the worm gear there. Big gear at the front. It's plastic. It don't look too bad. I haven't had a lot of wear. I'm glad to see it's plastic on plastic and not plastic on metal. That's always not very good when that happens. I don't know whether them wheels will just pull off. Ah, yeah, look. These haven't got a pin over, so that's easy. That'll be easy to get these off. I'll get some pliers and pull them off because I don't want to take this off because I might lose positioning. Right, okay, so that's where we are. That's where we are. Glass, I'll get that out in a minute because I've got the soldering iron warming up. Just leaves this barrel now. You have got in there a post, but what I do is take these out from here. See that there, that rivet there, and there you'll see. So I don't know if I can do it with this drill or not. We'll have a look. It might not be able to do it with this drill. It's a bit of a funny angle, but you can get it. Just be careful with it. Yeah, I need to get a smaller drill bit in there. That's a bit too hefty, that. I'll change my drill bit and then we'll have a look. Okay, change my drill bit. Let's have a look, see. It's not the easiest thing to get into. It's best to go around this side where there's a bit more room, avoiding that box with the drill bit. It's a bit tricky, but we'll get in there. We'll get it. we'll get it. A bit of manoeuvring and we think we've got it. Maybe a bit more this side. That should be okay. Maybe just a bit more. That seems to be loose. And one there. That was loose. So it should, by all intents and purposes, come out. That's what it says on the tin. Just a sec. That's what it says on the tin. So I've got one here that I've already took apart. So yeah, it should come apart. Not sure whereabouts. It's here somewhere. There it goes. It's in here. Just got to get in there. Maybe I might need to tap it. Might need to tap it a little bit. See what happens. There you go. Just a bit of a tap and she comes out. All right. Okay, we can put some smaller rivets back in there. Yeah, I went a bit far with the drill really, but that's it off. Okay, so you don't have to go in to get that out of there. All right, but I think let's have a look. I think there's a there's a little washer here. Look, you can pull that up. I think let's have a look. Yeah, it's like a cap of some sorts. There you go. Pull that out. That'll pull that off then. So that's that bit and that bit. Don't lose that. It's not an O-ring as such. It's like a half an O-ring. Put that in there. So basically, we'll get the soldering iron out now. I don't know if it's hot enough yet. I might give it a minute or two yet. I don't think it's hot enough yet. Get in there. Get that windscreen out. So let's have a look at this. What we got here. So we can put, yeah. We can get a Dremel on. We can get the file on there. Get these off here. Then we can soak them. I think that's the thin end. Yeah. Poke that through there. Smooth side of my file there. We get these off. Not quite, not yet. There's another cement mixer I want to do. It's the Matchbox, I think it's king size, Super Kings. King size I think it is. I've got one here, but it hasn't got the barrel on the back. go, that's that off. That's that off. So we do the same with the back one. And then I'll get these tyres are pretty much alright on there actually, as it happens. These aren't falling off. And I think, yeah, we'll have a look, see if we can get the tyres off, or I might leave them on and clean them up. Because I don't know if they'll come off or they go back on, because they're solid tyres. So I'll get this one off. Okay, and we'll see how we go from there. And then we'll be ready for stripping paint. Oh, we'll get this off. Let's just see if it soldering iron's hot enough. It's a possibility. There you go. Job done. She's off. Anybody hasn't seen this before? It's just a soldering iron. It's an old cheapo one, but you need to get one which is, this heats up the whole thing from there right through to the end, because that'll then heat this up, because some will just heat the tip up, but you want one that heats the shaft up as well, and then just take the tip out and sharpen that edge, and it works a treat. Turn it off now. We don't need that anymore. It's a lot easier than trying to mess about with drilling and stuff, but I do anyway, for me. So that's done now, so that can be cleaned up. It's got a slight mark in it there, but so that's in. Ready for the stripper then. There you go. Didn't take long, did it? Okay, yeah, I just drilled the posts using a 1.6mm drill, what you use for screwing and tapping, and I've got myself some 1.5mm rivets. As you can see, they fit in there nicely. These are for Hot Wheels and Matchbox. You can buy them. I think I got mine off Boy Racer off the internet, off eBay. It does fit in. It's a bit fitted to get in, but yeah, they fit in. As you can see, I'm not messing about it. As you can see from there, it fits in. Okay. So that's ready to go. Drilled out. And I'll just show you this, the difference between, there's two of these. If you look here, I've got a couple of these. That one is just, has got the silver wheels, metal wheels. And if you notice, this is all seized up. It's got no chute on the back. If you notice the decals on the side, and you look at this red one, this one here, this is a darker red, it's a darker orange. It's got the bigger decals. That's a different decal on there. It's RMAC on there. Okay, so the decals are different, and the hubs are the plastic hubs, the red plastic hubs, but it's exactly the same number. Exactly the same number on here, number 15, number 13 is it? Yeah, number 13, same as that one, number 13. So they're both the same number, but they're different. It's got a bigger decal on the back. Well, that's I think that's some MC, RMC on the back of that one. And this is just ready mix on there. And this is darker colour. So they're the difference in the two, yet the same number. Same casting, everything else is the same, except for this. That's different. Okay, so this is a better one to get with these hubs. These tyres don't seem to come off these hubs. Like they do on this one. As you can see, these are all loose. So this is the better one if you're going to do one. Try and get one with this hub, if you can. Hey, I just thought I'd show you that. They're my go-to spares. Right, okay then, let's try a bit of caustic soda in here then, shall we? Bit of max strength. Boiling water. Got the extractor fan on. water in a cooling tray, rinsing tray or whatever. On there. Right, just sprinkling a bit on there. Bubbling away a little bit, we'll just give it a second or two. Hopefully it won't take a long time to get this off here. Just tip it on its side a little bit and see what happens. Sometimes some paint takes longer than others to get off. Sometimes it's a slow process. Certain paints. Generally tell dinky toys, the older dinky toys, bang, straight off, no messing. So I've got a little rummage around. I've got a sneaky feeling this is going to take longer for some reason. I don't know why. Oh yeah, look, it's coming off, look. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be alright. Don't do as I do as I say. Wear gloves and safety glasses whilst doing this, please. Right, so that's coming off pretty clean, look at that. So I'll just leave that in for a second or two. We'll try the body. Yeah, that's coming off. So we'll just let that settle a minute in there. Have a look at the base. Dig it out, it's in here somewhere. Feel it. I can feel it. No, that's the other half of the bottom. Yep, that's okay. Base is here somewhere. There, no. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to take a few more minutes. So I'll leave it in there. Put that on its back side. Might just chop a little bit if I've got any water left in here, just so it's fully submerged. Nah, ain't much left in there. That's all the cleaning up done. Come out quite nice, very clean. The barrel. What I've done, I shoved some paper in there, some kitchen roll. I don't want any spray on the inside of there. So that's that one. The base. I've also put a bit of masking tape on the inside of the chute because I don't want any paint on that. And I've put some masking tape on these 2 foot walks here, these 2 walkways there, because I don't want any paint on that. So now we're going to get some primer on and some paint. Here we are then, all painted up. All lacquered. Took the masking tape off there for the walkways. I need to clean that shaft up. I've done a bit of scraping on the front here. Now normally I would have gone around the side here with it as well, but because of the hot weather and that, I've let the paint sit. It took a while to go hard, but in between times it was too hot to do that, and it's not a very prominent line, so I've left it. Actually, I'm just debating whether to put black inside there instead of silver, because some did have black in there. Go with the orange, because it's going to have a black bumper, so I might paint that in there black. Okay, I think it's going to have a black bumper. I'm in 2 minds at the minute, whether to do silver in there, keep it all silver, because there are various different colours in there. I might just do it black and do a black bumper. Yeah, and what have you, I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to do the headlights anyway, get them out of the way. Do those first, headlights. So I've got the paint and everything else. Got my giggy lamps on. So we'll do these headlights first. Yeah, because it's been a bit warm. We're not used to the warm weather here. Not this hot anyway. And even though my shed's in shade, the big tree on over the top of it, it still gets very warm in here. And I found that the paint was just taking that little bit longer to dry. This has been sitting for 3 days, this one. It hasn't took 3 days to dry, but I needed to wait that little bit longer to make sure it's I can handle it without being too tacky. So we're just going to go around here and do the headlights. Yeah, these ERFs, if you look on the Google Images, some of these vintage ones that they've done, they have different grills, coloured grills. You could have a coloured in grill, you could have it, because you could see the black behind it, and most of them anyway. I think crap old Nick just done a ERF flatbed. I watched his video the other day. Came out quite nice. And he did down the side lines on his, like I would normally do on mine. So if you get a chance, you haven't watched old crap old Nick, nip over and see him. And believe it or not, it's going to be warm again today, and I tell you, it's 6 o'clock in the morning I'm doing this. Yeah. Went a bit over on that one, didn't I? There you go, that's better. Okay. Right, I'm going to do all the chrome bits first. So let me carry on with that then. That's what the front's going to look like. I'm not sure whether it's going to go black in there or silver. I might try black because this is quite worn down on the front here. so it's not very prominent. So we'll have a look anyway. I'll decide what I'm going to do. Decisions. I'm going to carry on detailing the rest of it up anyway. Details are all done now. I've gone with the black. Got a black infill there and there. And the ERF. The black bumper. Couple of little bits of detail on it. Scrape that paint off there. Make a note. Don't paint that like I did. A few extra little details. Put the glass back in to let that dry. And I've peened the axles over on these. It's fairly straightforward. You've seen me do it loads of times before, so that's okay. And these ones, you just push the. I've got to get a bit of paint off that tire. Just push these on. So that's there. The decals are cut out because they come from black square. Got your finger on it. See here somewhere. I'm going to shove it over. Yeah, they come from black square, so you've got to cut them out. Now what I'm going to do this way, I'm going to assemble this first, because with the drum in 2 halves, I need to get just in case it's limited space to put one of these decals. I picked up the first time that time, look, on there. So I need to make sure it's together, so I'm not going to push it too far to the edge. Alright. So I've got the hot water, so we're about ready to put it together. Now I will say this. Give me a second. This is a Corgi ERF, and if you look, it's a bit more. How can I say? It's showing you the filler cap on the top. That's cast in. This has got the single headlights. This one's got the twin headlights. But this casting at the top is more prominent, and that side casting there along there is more prominent. Along there and there and there. And Nick, they're all bent down at the back, mate. This is bent down at the back as well. Don't know why that is. There's 2 or 3 of them bent down at the back. Yeah, so there's 1 or 2 bits more prominent than on here. This is a bit smaller as well. Look at that in the height, the roof height from that and that. Yeah. So that will be easier to paint this than it easier to paint that, because that's very fine detail on. It's virtually flat. This is prominent. So is that, and that line is a lot thinner, if you can see. That line along there is a lot thinner. And the door handles show up more on this one and this one. So that's the difference between these two. And obviously difference in length as well. So I just thought to show you that. Okay, right. Let me have a look what we're going to do in first. I think we've got to put in the back drum first. This one. I think we should need to locate that in first. That just slides on like that. That just slides on like that. I've got a bit of lithium grease here. I'm just going to put a little dab. Just going to put a little dab on there, look. Just a little bit. Just helps the process a little bit, smooths it out. So that has to go on first as far as I can make out. Because then you can put all the gubbins underneath there. So there's a cap goes in there. Where is it? We're done with the cap. Oh, what? Oh, there it is. I thought I lost the cap then for a second. This cap, I just want to take it off. It's flat one side, curves the other, and that goes in. Supposedly, we'll try and get it in over that. That stops the drum coming out. There you go, it's in. That's it, look. That stops the drum coming out. Right, so we've got that in. Oh, I ain't got the magic carpet out. Oh, blow me down. Turn it upside down. Well, we do it without now. Turn it upside down. And you can get this right now. This cog here, the twin cog there. Big cog going at the front. Should go like that. It's turning, as you can see, like it's turning. So that's cool. And we're just going to put a little bit of, just a few blobs on here. Look. Just to help it out a little bit. I only want a little bit, and we'll put a little bit on there and all. Right, they're in there, they're in there. Yeah, righto. Yeah, that's it. Go on then. Just wipe my hands. It's all happening. Then put your centre section wheels in. Just go like so. Make sure they're okay and all marrying up. That looks alright. That's alright. Yeah, let's turn in the drum. So there we go. Pop this in. We'll get that in there like that. I've got a couple of different size rivets here I'm using. Well, I was. Oh, there is the one over there. That's the back one. And that's the front one because it's even tinier. So we'll get the old super duper out. Make sure we've got plenty on there. Looking a bit. So we'll pop the first one in. We can see this. So it's a long way down on the tube. It's a long way down on the tube. Where's me? I want the shortest one. Probably this one. Drop that in. Same with the back. What we're going to have to do here is I'm going to let this dry before I put the drum on. So I'm just going to let that dry before I turn it over and put the drum on, because that's got to be riveted as well. There you go. Yeah, I'll put the drum on. I needed the time to dry. Yeah, just straightforward. Where you've drilled your holes, put your rivets in, they go in straightforward through there and there. So anyway, she's working. There we go, nice and round. So now it's decal time. Put it around that way. Before we disappear, let me just show you that the Matchbox did another one of these. If you notice that this one's got the silver wheels. Well, this one they did. It's got the red plastic wheels. And the colour is a darker red, and it's got a different decal on it. It's got the capital letters, Ready Mix. Really make it out there, and it's a deeper red because this is yet another one. So you can see side by side the difference, the two different colours, different decals on the side. Door decals are the same, but this is different to that one. And this has got these wheels, the aluminium wheels, and that's not. That's the difference between the two. Everything else is the same. Thought we'd show you that. Okay. Now I don't know, I'm hopeful these decals are going to be fine. I've had them a while. I've cut them out, so I'm not going to, I'm hoping, looking at this print on here, it looks like that might quite easily come off. We've had this before with black square, so I'm going to try it and see what happens. So I'm going to give it a little, got some warm water over here, I'm going to get a little dab in there and see what happens. So I'm reaching around the camera here. I'm hoping that these print is okay. If not, I'll have to source some more. Which won't be, yeah, I don't know why, that sometimes black square goes like that, don't it? I don't know if anybody else has that problem. We'll see. Una momento, we'll see. So I mustn't remember not to rub too hard on these. Right, okay. Let's try it. Where's my brush? Bit of water. It's somewhere in that vicinity. It's somewhere around there. Oh dear. Really water on that, it's greasing a bit. Come on. Why have you creased? Tell you what, it's not doing so well. So we'll get these creases out of here. Come on. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. It's that one there, it's not coming out. It might be causing me a problem because it's on the where that drum goes down like that. It might be the fact that it's on there. I'm not sure. Can't think of any. I'm looking at the other one here, and that's where it sits. On there. I'm going to put some of that micro set on there, the red stuff, but only a little bit. Well, this didn't go as well as I'd hoped it would. I'm not going to mess too much with it. It kind of looks like I'm going to rub the paint off it, off the print off it. It don't look, somehow it don't look right. Somehow it doesn't look right. Probably needs to come down a bit. Bit of an angle. More in line with the, yeah, more in line with the line going through. I think that's where it should be. Sorry about those people. Something like that, I would say. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave that. I can see it's gradually breaking the print down. See that on these little edges here, look, little lines coming, because I've been handling it too much. But I think that's where it should be, going at an angle like that. That's my mistake. Right, okay. That's been 10 minutes to do that. So I'm going to finish this off now. It looks like I'm going to have to concentrate on doing this. And I'll show you when you get on the magic. Okay, right. Got the decals on now. I did make a mistake, and I'll hold my hands up to it. I made a mistake. I didn't separate these further enough apart. Should have been a little further down, because when you turn it, you've got a blanker spot there till it comes around again over here. As you can see, that's okay. That's okay. It's too close there. That one should have been further down, but it's not a problem because I haven't. Some of my models I don't lacquer over the top of the decal. Okay, so what I've done, I've just got off the internet now while I was waiting for this to dry a bit, and I've just ordered another set of decals along with a load more that I need for next month anyway. So it's not a biggie, and I can just get these off, and I'll try again and bring it further around, and hopefully that they won't be as bad. So I'm not sure if it's me who's doing it, because they're quite thin, these decals. It might be the water's a bit on the warm side. They haven't. It's not that they're shriveling up. It's just that I think this has got a. In my defence, there's like angle there, and this being a funny shape anyway, it's not quite getting all the creases out. So door ones are okay. So anyway, that being said, it all works. It's all honky-dory. It works well now. So we'll get it on the magic roundabout. Do it. Let's do it. So there you go. So we all make mistakes, we all have our problems. So let's go, get on the magic. This is what we started with, Matchbox Super Kings, or King, I can't remember, the King size Super Kings, one or the other, concrete mixer. So now, have a look, see what we did to it, see if you like it. Have a look at this. Okay then, here we go. We're on the old magic. This is the old Matchbox King size concrete mixer, ready mix. In the orange, ERF, a few little details of my own putting on. Black bumpers, blacked out grille, metal sidewalks. This is the silver wheeled version, not the plastic wheeled version. I bare metal the concrete chute and all inside. So all in all, it was a good little model to do actually. It's not a real problem, but I did get the decals wrong. That was my fault, my bad. I didn't position them right, I didn't think, and I just put them on where I thought they should be, and it was wrong. So really, I have ordered some more, like I just mentioned previously, and I'll change them because they're a bit creased. Not the easiest decals to put on the back, so if you're going to do one of these, be wary of that. Okay then. That being said, look forward to your comments. Don't give me an hard time, not too much anyway. I know I'm a plonker, but you know, we're not all perfect, are we? Rightio then. I'll say goodbye. Look after yourselves. Hopefully you'll be lucky. And be good. And we'll see you next week with another restoration. So all the best, mate. And I'll see you later. Bye for now.